Hi, Lisa.
Please.
I don't have an intro, so I was singing to Lisa.
It was beautiful. It was.
Oh, yeah, the little Jeopardy. Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I like the Jeopardy theme. I think it's a good intro. That's fine.
Right.
Oh, it is.
It is, yeah.
We can make them pay to ask a question, you know?
Oh, shoot.
Like a Trump question for 100, Alex. Thank you.
Right.
Just kidding, guys. All right.
Give you 200 for this one's for 200 if you can.
Yeah, double Jeopardy.
Oh, hi everyone.
All
Hi
right.
Libby. Libby's here. Hi Mimi. Hi Jeff.
Hi.
Linda Bishop. Hi Barb. Barb Ditmar's here. She's so cool with on my little dailies. She's like the perfect. She does a little summary. Well, for me, I saw it. She'll do the 3 cards and just boom.
Nice.
I love it. Yeah.
The Bishop watches Jeopardy. Who's the host of Jeopardy now?
I forget. I don't know. If I ever watched a show like that for very long, I'd be so smart, but I don't.
I used to watch it. I used to watch it all the time when it was Alex, but I don't know. I don't know who's doing it now.
Yeah, I don't.
I used to watch it with my mom. She liked to watch it, so I would watch it with her.
Yeah. Reminds me of one of my really, really old friends who, I don't know, she used to, or like her husband would yell out the answer and she'd yell at him for yelling out the
Oh, no.
He'd be in this whole
When you get excited, you have to yell the answer. You can't help yourself. You have to.
Yeah, because he'd be like, "Don't you get it?" He would really be upset.
It's so frustrating when you know the answer and you don't yell it out. That used to kill me. If I'm like, well, maybe that's not the answer, and it was the answer, and then nobody believed you knew that was the answer. It was like, no, that was the fucking answer. I had it. I knew it.
Wow. Yeah.
You need evidence. Okay, Ken Jennings is the host. Got it. I remember.
Oh, okay. Ken Jennings, yes. The big winner. Okay.
He's the one that won for like nonstop 500,000 episodes or something.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Of course, Miss. She's like, my cat. That's the answer.
My cat.
Right. Hi, Aida. Hi, everyone. Hi, Mandy. So, okay, I have a bunch of questions in the banner, so let's get started over there.
Okay.
And don't forget, you guys, if you put a question in here for us, make sure you do it in all caps so we can find it. And please don't get mad if we don't see it because it's super, super, super hard. You guys, I wish everybody would understand what it's like to take questions from the live chat, keep an eye on the live chat, do the friggin' reading, focus in on the shuffling of the question, but keep an eye over here. It's like your brain is split in two, and then be here for each other like we want to be so that we're not like, right?
Excellent points. You laid that out very well.
People can understand. And so I totally get it why some people don't even take questions from the chat, but they'll, have it set up.
Right. So yeah, if we overlook anything, guys, we still love you. It's not on purpose. We're multitasking. So
right. It's the being split. And when you're reading, you really need to focus. Otherwise, we're not going to get the right answer.
Exactly.
It's not.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, okay, let me check the comments.
Thank you, Charles.
Oh, Charles. Oh, yeah, our blouses, blouse for 20. That's funny. We're matching because we are in suffragette white. We're sticking it to the man today.
We're fighting the power, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
That's exactly what we're doing. This is what we're doing. But in a very classy way.
Yeah. Miss us in the what do you call it? Independence. Don't include us with the Articles of Independence and forget about us when it comes to the Constitution. Yeah, sure.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, thank you, Hypnocity. Thank you, Nalani. We love you too. Okay. Oh, you're grabbing questions. Thank you.
I am on it over here, girl.
Oh, here is Trump on Ozempic. That's a good one. Libby's got a good one. I got that one there too. Whoops. I think we both clicked on it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
There we are. Yeah, we're not going back. That's right.
That's right.
Oh, good one. Yeah, try it again. There you go. You got it. Good one, Aida. I was wondering about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see. Let me get over here and take care of the ones that you guys, I have some, but they can wait. I could always do them over my table.
All right.
Pegasus was wondering what will be this year's October surprise, if there is one.
October surprise?
You know how there usually is one? I mean, remember Comey took care of one just 3 weeks before the election. It's something that the other side tries to do.
Let's see.
So let's see. Like, will there be anything? Or will it just be kind of, I mean, they have Project 2025, and somebody just commented on my channel that there was phase 2.
Phase 2.
Phase 2 of Project 2025. And they said that it was on C-SPAN, so I have to remember to go look for that.
Why am I mixed up?
It was not a whistleblower, but somebody that worked for them. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Libby's saying she got a hit that the October surprise would be a complete chaos for the GOP as they end up leaderless.
Leaderless.
Leaderless. I like that word.
Hell, they're leaderless now, technically.
Mary Spirit, I did a really long reading over my table on that exact topic last week. If you want to go look there. Right, Dorian, it gets worse. Project 2025.
I'm telling you, man. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay, so if we have, what is it? An October surprise.
Well, seriously, I mean, bottom line, I think we've all been through political boot camp here, so we know to not let our guards down on things, Like, we're happy about the way things are going so far, but
yeah,
we're kind of on high alert a little bit. So
right, because there's always something.
There's always something. So full of system.
Oh, that's right. Charles says exactly, Lisa. They're leaderless now. Yeah, that's
for sure.
Right. Yeah.
Character on this one.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay.
Mandy, your question there, if we can get to it.
I got mountains and maze. So regarding which side that pertains to, I don't know, but it does seem like there's some little hoops to jump through still. I'd say all parties for sure. There's still hoops to jump through. I did get this. I got claw. I got demon. All this stuff makes me feel more along the lines of the acts of desperation. So in October, it does feel like a little something is going to come up because I got knight and flower. So that gives me I'm under the impression somebody's working on something for sure. I mean, it could be this 2025 phase 2 thing you're talking about, or just hedging their bets. I mean, if we're going back to the whole messing with the voting or trying to, I don't know, line up some appeals in place after the voting, that kind of stuff. Little wheels are turning over there for sure. So the big surprise in October, I mean, it's definitely going to be something on their end I think our side is going to be pretty decent, but I feel like there's the unity vibe. I'm still completely high off of the unity vibe.
Right.
Yeah. So many I've never seen a Democratic convention where so many freaking Republicans were speaking. That's just crazy to me. It's amazing.
Right.
So I think that alone is a surprise too. So either I'm just in good spirits all of a sudden, or my little team is saying that the October surprise could actually be something positive too. So I'm
that. Right. On the other side. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe so. Maybe that's why I have these cards.
Okay.
So with the camouflage, I feel like that's just Trump hiding. But but does something come out about maybe something comes out? Okay, I'm thinking it could be two different things. I'm feeling like it's both.
Okay.
Okay, so something that was hidden before about the little tiny flick of whatever that was that hit the ruler's head in the, you know what I mean? In the attempt. It's going to come out. It'll be magnetized. Like that's going to be a big thing. So I'm feeling like it's like you were saying, like on the other side, the October surprise from the Democrats.
Right.
That turns out that, I mean, you can see he does have a little tiny little divot, but it's very small and it's right on the edge. And it was nothing, no need to put a friggin' Kotex on the side of his head for a week.
It's like just strap a pillow to your head, dude. I mean, it was really big. You should have gotten the My Pillow guy. Like, give him a pillow.
Right? I mean, I get it. You want
to,
you know what? Maybe he had to have that over it so he could put all the hairspray on. I bet you that's it. Because you wouldn't want to put hairspray over, you know. But a little tiny Band-Aid, the kind that just, it would have worked. But to put that big friggin' square.
Steri strips could have done the job. I mean.
Well, no, not if it was like kind of torn. I don't know. You'd know better. I'm leaving that to you because you were
strips and glue. That's all he needed. Guarantee it. That's my diagnosis from afar.
Yeah. There's some glue on it.
I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what his ear is really looking like for sure. But it just seemed like it was just too big.
Right. I mean, at first it was, and then later it was like, hey, there was nothing there. What's going on? That's because it was so small. The difference between the big thing and the nothing was just too much.
I mean, at least decrease it a little bit. If you're going to play the game, make it go from a huge Kotex and then decrease it down to just a little gauze, and then maybe go down to, don't
little Band-Aid.
Yeah. Don't be just dumb.
Yeah. Just ridiculous, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I can't believe we're talking about it.
Right, I know. Okay, so Dorian wanted to know if the GOP, will they learn a bitter lesson about voter purging? Did the purge, I guess it's just kind of a yes or a no, because of the purge in Florida. Did the purge in Florida hurt GOP votes? They purged their own.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Will the GOP learn a bitter lesson about voter purging? Okay.
That opinion immediately went to no.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Here's their power. It's like, no, it's right up against the mountain. No, they don't learn crap.
No.
Okay. Well, that was easy. All right. Yeah. Charles wanted to know, this was last week where I missed this question. Why hasn't Pence gone after Trump for turning the dogs on him during the vote certification? Why has he never gone after him? He's had so much time to sue him.
I'll tell you what, I was waiting for him to show up at the DNC. I thought it might show up. Maybe not say anything, but be there. I was wondering. but
Yeah.
he's probably in therapy after that. Man's probably scared. But anyway, I'll throw some words.
Well, maybe mother told him, "Oh, honey, no."
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mother. Forgot about her.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Libby, don't forget to put a link in for your deck, okay? So, because he has cojones, the answer is he has cojones the size of blueberries.
I was waiting to see what you're going to come up
I think the smallest little raisins. It would be more like raisins.
Terrible, Denise.
Hey, I'm not cussing.
No, you're not. Raisins.
It starts to make me wonder if I could get away with cussing in Spanish because I actually know some of those words.
You should give it a try. I don't know.
God, I'm so tired of the.
I'm probably gonna slip and cuss on here. So far, so good though.
Yeah, it's like we have to get creative. Okay. Why?
Well,
this is weird.
All right, I got the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Cups,
5 of Cups and 2 of Cups. Oh.
2 of Wands, Justice card.
Yeah.
In the Moon.
Yeah.
It feels like, I mean, he's hurt. I think he feels a little hurt, but yeah. I don't know with the, why hasn't he gone after Trump? I almost feel like with this Justice card too, I feel like that he's probably relying a lot on just his faith in hope that, what goes around comes around. I think he's fairly certain that something's going to get Trump in the end.
Oh,
so he doesn't even feel like reliving it. He doesn't feel like burning bridges. He doesn't, he wants to stay in politics and not stir up. I think he just wants to keep a low profile, do his thing. And I think he feels like justice is coming for Trump in other ways, is my vibe. What do you think?
Oh, I have your question there, Tina. Okay, so yeah, I get the feeling that he, based on these cards, I totally go with what you're getting, but that he thought something was going to happen, like something was going to be magically erased if he said something. And then he went through, it looks like he's kind of been on a roller coaster here. Like if I were using a tarot card, I would have got like the 2 of Pentacles or something, but his energy is just so, he's not solid in himself enough. His life force is like this. Right. And so he kept thinking, well, if I flip one way, then what's going to happen? Like what would that fullness bring me if I did come through and did that, Yeah. And then he went through some anger. So he probably went through all the stages of grief, and he got angry, like feeling like, well, but maybe I would be out. Like maybe I think he wanted to try and stay in case Trump got in again. You know what I mean? Like it was a weird, this is what happens when they don't have themselves. They don't know who they are.
Right.
And then he kept thinking like legally something would happen. Somebody else will do it. Someone else will do it, just like you said.
Awesome. Yeah, you got the justice. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Using 2 different systems. So yeah. Hi, Foggy. Foggy Ozark's here. Hi. Yeah, I bet you're right. I bet Pence is still suffering from PTSD.
Yeah, Pat said, or maybe because the menace has his secrets.
Yeah, right? Yeah. That's a good, yeah. Thanks again, Charles, for the donation. You're so generous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I don't know if we've read on this before, but it's probably a quick question, quick yes or no. Dorian wants to know if Trump is this. I guess this would be the RNC trying to replace him. Are they thinking of replacing him? I thought it sounds kind of familiar, but I can't remember what we got.
I don't either.
Oh, let's see. Actually, no. Oh my God, this. Is Trump being replaced?
Oh, it's not moving.
No.
Wait. No.
Is Trump being replaced? It's convenient now that, and I want to read on that too to see if I know somebody has that question in there, but crazy man who's now endorsed him.
Hi, Viv. Viv's like, what? It got real quiet. I just yell, hi, Viv.
Look at me. Oh, no.
Didn't mean to scare you, Viv.
Okay. Do they have plans? Yeah. I don't think so, based on what I've got. What do you have?
Well, the pendulum did pretty much a whole lot of nothing. My cards don't seem to indicate that happening.
Yeah, I get they're all just like in an incestuous a cluster, you know what?
I got 2 pentacles. I got the temperance card.
Yeah.
Wheel of fortune.
Yeah.
Let's see what the next one is.
I don't really
3
have
pentacles.
What else you got?
3 of pentacles.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're in it for the long haul with this guy. It's almost they can't backpedal. They're so far into the game now and so invested in him now. It's like, let's just see what happens, you know?
Yeah.
Ones that would like to replace him, they're just rolling their eyes going, well, you know.
Yeah.
I have a backup plan if something happens to him, you know, because he's kind of crazy right now. So I'm not saying he would harm himself, but if it gets to a point where he's just up there just blundering, fumbling, crazy man, you know, but
yeah. That might be why I have these cards, Lisa. I bet you're right about that.
What do you get?
I've got, here's where I was thinking about the incestuous kind of inner circle, and they're just watching and waiting and helpless, and they don't really have anyone else, just like you said.
Yeah.
But if something comes like if he gets himself taken out and put into, but still, there's nothing legal, and there's nothing in the Constitution that not only would keep him from running the campaign while in prison, he could even be president. There's nothing in our Constitution that keeps him from being president in jail, in prison. It's just so screwed. Like, why didn't we get anything like that going on before?
I don't know.
Yeah. Like, why has it gone this way?
How did we get here? Right.
Yeah, here we are in a suffragette white. Like, why weren't women a part of the whole conversation? Why hasn't the 19th Amendment ever been ratified?
It's okay with the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. I'm moving forward to starting this second. We're we're changing it all, guys. It's okay.
Preach it, sister.
I'm preaching it. We cannot turn back time. All we can do is go forward. Follow me. Let's go.
Right? It's the only thing. Yeah, it's like Kamala kept saying that her mom told
But
her.
it's the truth, though, and it is ridiculous, and it should have been taken care of a long time ago. I mean, after a couple of 100 years, you would think,
All
let's
this,
refresh some things because everybody's changed.
yeah,
The society itself has changed. Circumstances have changed. Technology has changed. I mean, just there's so many different things to consider that needs to be placed in a document like that,
right. And we
So-
outnumber them, so now they're afraid of us, right?
Well, they should be. They should be.
Here's where they're headed, no matter what.
Yeah.
Hang in there. Go ahead, hang in there with the grifter. But here's where you're going.
Right.
Have these 3 cards out of only 7 cards.
That's perfect.
Great.
That is perfect.
That's the GOP. Head down, don't know what to do. Oh, crap. Yeah. So, okay. I don't know if I answered that question, Dorian. I don't think we answered it.
I don't know if we did either.
God.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Chuck Grassley, is he physically fit for office?
Yeah. How old is he now? Is he 90?
Probably 90, 91, something like that. Is he physically, and we have to include mentally fit. Is he physically fit for office? Simple yes or no with that one. Chuck Grassley. Oh,
I got a yes.
I do too. I actually do too. I mean, I've got 2 major yes cards.
Okay.
And I mean, he's rigid as all you know what, with a you know what up his you know what, but yeah, I mean, he's toxic, but I get that he'll stay in the flow. He'll stay in the flow and in his government position until he dies. He'll just die in office, kind of thing.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Mimi said he's 90.
He's 90. Yeah.
He'll be 91 in September, is what RML 1946 was.
I think he works out every day, if I remember correctly, listening to somebody talking about him. Yeah.
Oh, Grassley's buff. Okay.
Yeah. 90. Oh, he's probably maybe, I don't know. That rigid routine, though, I suppose. Yeah. Which is cool. Okay, another one from Dorian. Maggots in Congress have been quiet. Are there criminal lawyers telling them to shut up? Okay, there's 2 questions here. Are there lawyers? Are there attorneys telling them to be quiet? And then we'll have to ask the other question. Are they telling them? Actually, let me use like the tarot with this one. Okay. Are there criminal lawyers telling them to shut up? Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I've got.
I should have used the pendulum, but go ahead.
Well, go ahead if you want. Do you have your cards already?
I don't understand them yet.
Oh, okay. I'm not totally sure. Well, so I've got the 5 of Wands. So there's, there's fighting for. Did you get that too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like they're fighting for who's on top, and they can't get their crap together because they're a bunch of petulant children.
Yes.
A bunch of ego issues. They can't help themselves. Basically,
That's
they can't
true.
work together. They literally can't work together, and nobody wants to work. They don't want to work anyway.
Right.
Because that's who they are, and they're afraid they'll get themselves in a little bit of trouble. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than my 5 of Wands. I got the 4 of Cups, and I
Yeah.
got the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, they've got a lot going on over there. They're not focused. Like they can't get a collective. The team factor isn't working over there. There's no teamwork happening really. So
yeah, there's just too much infighting, I suppose.
yeah, I think so.
And then apathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last question, as far as the J6 indictments are coming, are J6 indictments coming? Any more J6 indictments coming? I imagine she's asking for them.
For the MAGA in Congress?
Yeah. Because there was 147 of them that voted to overturn the election, if I remember correctly. But are there any J6 indictments coming for them?
I'm doing my middle of the road thing.
Yeah. Like nothing's in the works, huh? Maybe.
Doesn't seem that way.
Yeah. I've got 2 no cards.
Okay.
Probably don't have enough on them that now that doesn't see she's asking about J6, but what about maybe we should ask it from this way, just kind of continue on with it. What about what do you call the fake electors? Are fake electors more fake electors? I mean, we already have a bunch of those indictments, but are they going to be prosecuted to the full extent? Maybe would be the question. A lot of those guys, will some of those guys get locked up? You know, there's Arizona, there's Michigan, there's Georgia, there's right. There's a bunch of them.
Okay.
There's 18 plus Trump in Georgia, and then there's I don't know how many in. Maybe you guys know how many's in the other states. Yeah. Oh, and you guys, I added a lot of moderators. So help keep us protected, please. And it helps. Let's see. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay. More of the state electors. Will some state electors really go down? Fake electors. The fake electors scheme. Those
I want to say yeah, because I got I think I asked it a different way in my head.
That's okay.
I got the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords, and all those made me feel like something's coming for them.
Yeah. Well, remember Jenna Ellis just pleaded guilty or pled. I don't know which way to say that correctly. Maybe it's both. Oh, Hilda's probably with her family. When she's not here, she's doing stuff with her family. But yeah, Jenna Ellis pled guilty, and so she has to give testimony whenever they're asked. But I think that was for Arizona, that one state. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, I've got both. I've got yes and no. I mean, I've got some of them are going to get away with it, I think.
Okay.
Some of them are going to be looking at a life somewhere else. And so the other ones some of them are going to get away with it. Probably the ones that flip.
Maybe that's why I'm a pendulum did the middle of the road thing.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah.
So I'm going with what you've got over there for sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back here. We are. There's that.
Oh, I just got hot all of a sudden.
I know. Isn't it weird? Like the weather is just. I mean, it got down to 40 last night, and but
Yeah, I know.
right.
That's how it's been over here too. Early in the morning, it's a little chilly, and
Oh yeah.
then you're in flames.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't dare turn the heater on because you know it's coming, right?
Right.
Yeah. Um, okay, so I have this one question here. So after the DNC convention, and I know you watched it every night, remember when Stephanie Grisham speech, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So, so Melania is like, you know, major executive assistant or whatever you called her, PR person, whatever.
Yeah.
She revealed that Trump called his supporters basement dwellers. So you know what? I put has Trump. Let's put will Trump since the DNC convention because it wasn't
Trump. Okay.
Yeah, and let's leave it like blanket because it could be you know, a lot of other testimonies. There were the Republicans for Trump. I mean, Republicans for Kamala, or Republicans for Harris. So yeah, will Trump lose any supporters since the convention?
It's fluctuating in between middle of the road and a yes.
Oh, cool. I got 3 yeses.
Okay.
Might be a small amount with that first card and then a big charge of them, and then maybe later on. Woohoo!
Gotcha.
Nice. Okay. Thanks. I wanted to know about that one. Okay. Here's the other one. Will the 700,000 people who voted uncommitted due to Biden's support of arming Israel with weapons, will they switch and vote for Kamala? Even though, you know, that one lady didn't get to talk, who was definitely supporting Kamala. But yeah, what's her name? Roman or something? Yeah, Roman with 2 M's. Okay, will Kamala get those votes or a lot of them? I mean, because that's a lot. And it might have been one of the reasons that Biden stepped down because, you know, just putting a fresh
to remove that controversy from the equation.
Yeah, like maybe putting a fresh face on the, you know, the situation would take some of the flack off of it. Even though, you know, she said that she's totally still supporting Israel. Well, yeah, but what about how many? Something like 33 times as many Palestinians have died than just that one time on October 7th. And the whole problem is it's all Netanyahu. It's all that.
Right.
But why why arm a maniac?
True. We don't want to arm a maniac, so.
No. Will they vote for Kamala? Can you hear that?
Yeah.
My neighbors they let their dog out over on this side. It's right. I swear he did, you know, when I've been doing readings or even with somebody, and there's an issue about protection. It's like he barks.
Oh,
it's funny. It's been happening.
Cute.
It's like, yeah. Sometimes birds go crazy over there too for me. Okay, so what do we have? What is going to happen here?
I mean, you know, I can't just flat out say, yeah, all 700,000 people are going to do that.
Right, yeah.
But I did get Page of Pentacles. I got 9 of Pentacles. I got Queen of Swords. I got 2 of Wands. I mean, they all make me feel like someone's moving over. Mm-hmm. I don't know the exact percentage of that, but I think these are good cards.
Yeah. That's the same thing for me, sweetie. I've got 2 yeses and a no. Okay. Like some of them are just like, you know, no matter what, forget it. Unless she makes some change, you know. But I do have 2 really strong yeses.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So that would be the majority, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully. So, okay. Thank you for indulging me there. Okay. Peg wants to know, and here's the last one, and then we'll get to the ones in the banners. And oh my gosh, it's been 40 minutes already.
Oh, look who's here. Look who just strolled in.
Who strolled in? Who?
Sunflower Hilda.
Oh, Hilda. Yay. Hi, Hilda.
She
Everybody
said,
was asking, where's Hilda?
she said, don't unwrench me because that's the punishment on my channel. You lose your wrench. That's how I roll.
Oh, if you don't show up? If they don't show up, they lose their wrench. Oh, that's a good one, Lisa.
They really don't. It's a good threat, though. It's only happened one time.
You're like the mom that just says shit and you go, oops, nothing happens.
That's awesome. All right.
Oh my God.
Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah. Is she gonna sue Trump? Because I guess he used some AI images on his own post.
He used AI images and said, "Thank you for your support." It's like, what? He's crazy, man. The man is crazy. He is so desperate. It's not even.
Yeah. So is she gonna sue him? Because she certainly could. I don't know if she'll ever get any money, but she certainly could. Just on principle, right?
Yeah. I mean, she could. She totally could.
Yeah.
But will she?
I'm just trying to think, like, will she? Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know she doesn't need the money, so it's definitely principle.
Mm-hmm. All right. Will she? Okay. My answer there. I think I'll shuffle these for the next question. Let me get over here. Everybody loves Hilda.
Yay.
Oh, you're welcome, Peg.
I got the Prince of Discs. I got the Three of Pentacles, which is the works. I got Eight of Swords, which is interference. And I got the Tower. So, oh no. I feel like she wants to do something. She's doing plenty by getting all those Swifties behind Vice President Harris. And, I don't know.
You just made me think of the possibility of doing it just to like make a stand for them, for everybody. Maybe. Like you don't take my,
like, this is our suit. It's not just me suing because you're using my name. You've offended all of my people.
Right.
Yeah.
That's probably why you got the eight of Swords there.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's.
And then the Tower, like, off with your head.
Yeah. Done.
I've got 2 yes cards, and this one's a major legal card. Like, you don't mess with my people.
Okay.
It's like you said. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can look forward to that. Hopefully, either that or
that'll be fun.
Totally wrong.
Maybe that's happening in October.
Hey, that could be in October because it does take time to get paperwork.
It takes a little time to get your stuff together. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be an October surprise. I'd go for that.
Yeah. And that could be interference too. Something to throw him off his game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see who's really the billionaire.
Exactly.
Well, he is. I mean, I saw the paperwork where they filed their taxes, and they definitely have taken in quite a bit of money.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. RML 1946 wants to know if RFK Jr. will he really impact the election and benefit Trump?
RFK Jr. That's right.
Yeah, I was wondering about that one. Yeah, then Mimi's yours is next. Dorian, no, that one's just too broad and too wide. I'm going to skip that one, honey. Sorry. Hypnicity, yours is next, and then Libby's. And Aida kind of has the same question. Hers is, will RFK Jr. supporting Trump affect our chances to beat the orange one? Same thing. Okay. Whew. Oh, got your question there, Colleen. That's a good one. Right, RFK, aka Worm Brain. He's trying to become relevant.
That's exactly what he's trying to do. Yeah. It's almost like he's
Raymond says, hold on, wait. Raymond says no, this is Trump, but it could be JFK too. Not JFK, RFK Jr. Trump is the worst bottom feeder in the history of humanity.
Oh God. Funny.
So is
RFK Jr.
Yeah, Robbie or whatever his name is. I don't even want to Bobby near his name, but
it feels like RFK Jr. wants to it feels like he wants to equate this move to join forces with Trump with the way that Biden stepped down and pushed Harris forward. I think he thinks it's what I'm doing for, that kind of relevance. He really wants to be that person. He wants to save the day,
Yeah, brilliant.
What I was feeling with that.
Yeah, I bet you're right about that.
But I don't think it's going to. I actually got to know with this deck. It is going to create some confusion to the small percentage that he had. They are, they're on the fence. They're not sure. But I'm getting that by giving help, there is going to be a little bit of benefit, though.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to have to do a whole lot of hard work on top of that. It's not just like, okay, we got RFK, now we're good. No, they still need to do the work, like what the Dems are doing. I mean, they're little minions out all over the place trying to make things happen. Yeah. That side, it doesn't feel like they're doing the work. They just want things handed to them.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be close. Because that's how I feel with that card. I think it's still going to be close. I don't think this stuff's going to make much difference. It's still going to be pretty much the same thing.
The same. Yeah. So is it going to benefit?
No.
At first, a question like, is there really any movement going on? And then I have two no cards, one of them being face plant, and the burden's too much. It's probably the opposite. Yeah. He's probably hurt him. With these cards, I think he's actually hurt him.
That makes sense too.
Because he's like the anti-vaxxer and the anti-everything.
It's crazy on top of crazy. You don't do that.
He was good for Well, okay. So here's the only thing I think he was probably had a positive going for him. He believed in climate change and all of that, and was fighting for things like that. But now that he's joined Trump, he's given that up. So now he looks like an idiot.
I don't know. It's just,
yeah.
It's like being shot and trying to fix it by stabbing yourself. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to add him to the other guy.
Right. Put the two together. Well, they're both just crazy.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure promises are made. You know how Trump is.
For a cabinet position.
Like, oh, I'll hook you up, and
Yeah. Why else would he do it, right?
Yeah.
Libby says, Lisa, totally. Huh? I'm sorry.
I said, like he promises everybody something. They all think they're going to get something out of it. Why would you have anything to do with this man? Have they not learned?
No, they're well, obviously. I mean, he's got a worm brain.
I wouldn't
had a
park
worm
next to
brain.
him in a parking lot. He said shit just rubs off. Oh, sorry, just
Right.
rubs off of him onto other people.
Well, what's his face is such a weirdo. I mean, at first he had the worm brain. He said that's the reason why he picked up you know, a bear. I think, was it a bear cub or whatever?
And left it in the park. The bear.
Yeah, or did he put it in his trunk? I don't know. I mean, the whole
I
thing
don't
was
even know.
right. It's like,
I think he kept it in his trunk and then put it in the park.
is that what? Oh my god! Oh, that's right. In New York City, right?
Because they found this bear in the park, and then years later, he's like, "Oh, it was me." You can't make this stuff up.
That's exactly what I was thinking. You can't make it up. God.
Of all the things.
Oh my goodness. Mimi says Trump looks worse than usual. Sunken cheeks, terrible makeup, and suit is swallowing him. His suit is swallowing him. What's going on with his mental, physical health? Okay. And then Hypnicity wanted to know if he's on Ozempic. So we could do both here. Let's see. Let's ask if he's on Ozempic.
Oh my God, you went right to it. Is he on Ozempic? Is that what you said?
Let's just ask that. Is he on Ozempic?
You must be thinking something.
Maybe he'll be one of those few that, well, there's some that had their stomachs just paralyzed. Okay, Trump on Ozempic. Oh.
It wants to do like a teeny yes, but then it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like something. Like I don't know, he's on something.
Yeah, I think he's on something, but I'm not getting that it's Ozempic. Well, I guess it's still health reading on him, huh? This one. How's his health? What's going on with his health? Yeah, you know what he's doing with his makeup, Mimi, is he's using a spray tan that's trying. They have always used, it wasn't orange makeup. He and Melania have always done the spray tan in the shower, and there are people that work for them would complain about how awful it is to, like, because they have a person that puts, I guess you stand there and it sprays or something, and then they have people that fill it, and they have people that clean up, and I guess the cleanup is awful. And so that's the, you know.
He does a spray tan in the shower.
Well, that's how they do them. You can't.
I just thought he did his. I just thought he did his face. I didn't know he did his whole body.
Well, she probably does. I don't know if he does his whole body. Yeah. Well, but he's. Don't you remember that one photo with him coming off of the Air Force One late at night, and the bright lights was on him. He had a bunch of makeup on his white collar. Yeah. And you'd see the white eyes. Well, that's all the cartoons that are like the orange, the white eyes, and
that's
they
the goggles probably then, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Because anybody that actually did makeup would blend and do,
True.
Yeah, there's the whole thing there. So anyway. But anyway, so has veered from, my point being that he veered from the orange to the more of a different tan, and he has so much gray now. It's like resistant gray, and his blonde, trying to be blonde, because he's normally brown hair with a lot of red, because it's got the Scottish and the Irish, and then the gray came in, and he started bleaching his hair blonde, and then it makes him orange. And now the bleach doesn't work anymore. So he's got, it's kind of gray. Sometimes it's, and then there's this big strip in the middle that doesn't cover the back.
He should do
all out in the back.
A whole TikTok like beauty routine, just so we can see from morning, the moment he hits the ground from the bed. I want to see his routine.
And the hairspray, don't forget you need Aquanet.
You didn't see did you ever watch Friends? Like really watch Friends?
Yeah. Oh, are you
Did you see
kidding?
the episode when Ross was spray tanning and he kept screwing it up? Oh, well,
No, I don't remember that one.
there's one where he decided he wanted to spray tan, and he's facing all the little nozzles, and when the light buzzes or something, he was supposed to turn, and he kept forgetting, and he's like, "Well, it's not working." And they go back around and get another coat, all on the same.
I remember now. You're right. I remember.
So Trump looks like he keeps forgetting to rotate. Okay. Anyway.
Oh man, it's probably like an airbrush thing or whatever. But anyway, he's changed his shade. It's not orange anymore. So he does listen.
All right.
We're still wondering about, dude, if you're listening, we're wondering about those heel lifts and that girdle. What kind of girdle do you use? What brand? Is it Manx or Spanx for men or what? What you got going on?
And that's the after. Can you imagine what the before is? Yikes. All right.
Oh, okay. What is going on? His suit is swallowing him. I think he went bigger, honestly, with that, Mimi. I think he went bigger with the suits because I noticed his pants. He's got the belt like guys when they gain, they got a little punch or whatever. The belt just goes down lower and it kind of hangs over. He's got it like halfway in the middle.
Oh, okay. So he's upgraded.
He's upgraded. So I think he got bigger pants, bigger suits, and his ties are shorter. So he's because all the cartoons.
I'm cracking up that you know so much about that.
Let's just
We've talked for 20 minutes about this man's cosmetics, his hair, his clothes, his belt. You are on it, man.
This is the shit I noticed because
oh God.
This is all the stuff because I'm always having to look for cartoons for him, for the daily funnies.
It's hilarious.
It's the cartoon artists that have given me the proof. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's hilarious. I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, so his health check-in. Trump health check-in 30 minutes later. Sorry. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
It's interesting. I got the high priestess for him, but when you look at this card,
Ooh.
It always makes me think of self-care.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just lacking a little bit of self-care is going on there. I got the Princess of Discs, and it's the kindergarten teacher in this deck. And this is kind of making me feel more along the lines of anxiety, maybe. A little anxiety.
Yeah. You know what, honey? That other one could too, because
anxiety too.
It can be, yeah, because
Okay.
there's some, no connection to his higher self. So yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, what do you have?
Were you done? Is that it?
Well, I got the Prince of Swords. It's the hacker in this, and I got Happiness, the Nine of Cups. Those are my last two.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Well, eating too much, drinking whatever he wants, having,
Indulging.
Yeah, probably
Like eating his feelings.
Yes. Eating his
feelings.
And doing it while he's reading stuff online.
Yeah.
About himself.
Right.
Okay, got to get rid of the orange.
He's probably not been right since the Obama stuff. You know how
the mic drop.
He is so hung up on the Obama.
And then did you catch in right? Did you catch in the DNC when Obama did this?
Oh, that was awesome. Yes. And what's with his obsession with crowd size?
Yeah, right. I was dying.
Classic. Yeah.
Dying. Didn't have to say anymore. That was great. Well, here's his card. He has colon issues with the snake, colon issues that bring in severe pain sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
jabby kind of pain. He has liver issues, and we all know his mind is gone. He's crazy. Here's your high priestess. You know, that lunacy. Like he's just lunatic. His brain works about as well as a little one, a child, distracted everywhere, all over the place.
Absolutely.
But it gets better. Blockages in the aorta. Those arteries, arterial blockages or whatever that are super important and cause him to go to the medical center all the time. Probably.
Okay.
We don't hear about it.
Yeah, they could probably do procedures where he is.
I bet you're right about that. Well,
he has been at Mar-a-Lago a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe he's having some people come in.
Yeah.
Do a little something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because nowadays
outpatient stuff at home.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Dang. Oops. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we took care of that one. Libby wanted to know, when the Dems overwhelmingly win the Senate, will Mitch step down? Ooh, good question.
Mitchy poo.
Yeah. Aida was asking about RFK Jr. and she called Trump the Orange Shrek. That's a good one. Yeah, is Turtle Man gonna step down? Will he actually physically step down and leave that seat? Mitch.
I gotta know.
Yeah, I gotta know as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Too stubborn, right? I guess the control.
A lot of that. He's probably like, well, I need to be here to make sure everything's going the way it needs to go.
Yeah. Like he can do anything, but he can't.
He's on his way out anyway, so.
Yeah. It's not going to stop him from trying. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mandy wants to know if Trump will ever be found criminally insane and end up sentenced to a mental asylum. Do we have any mental asylums in the States anymore? I mean, I thought Reagan got rid of all those, and that's where all the homeless people are. Like, do we have any mental asylums?
I don't know.
No, we don't. You know what? We don't. They're prisons. They're in prison. They're either in prison or they're out in
Except we got one of those in Kentucky. The ones that are borderline mentally and have severe health issues. There's like a specific prison for them here.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
And then and in other prisons, there's rehab programs for drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it's
to transport patients to that back and forth to that prison.
Oh.
Yep, sure did. You'd have a guard with you if they could take you out. If they wanted to do so, you didn't have one.
Wow. Okay. Will he be found criminally insane and end up anywhere? Sentenced anywhere? I guess.
Well, I gotta know.
Yeah, I have a no and a yes, but no, I feel like he's just gonna end up going away.
Okay.
Well, we know he's insane, but if it's not criminally insane, then he could be held accountable at least, right?
He knows right from wrong.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing that gets you is if you don't know the difference. Then I think you can go there with that. But he knows the difference.
Yeah.
things. He doesn't share things.
Right.
And
Yeah.
he's a crook.
You
and
got
a
that
creep.
right. Yeah. Uh,
And he lies.
yeah. Let's see.
We've been on an hour, by the way, if you were,
Yeah, I know.
unless, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions here still. This one. Well,
I'm dribbling.
Oh, geez, that's the story of my life. It's like I have a hole in my chin. A lot of these really just are yes and no. Maybe we could just go quicker and not really try to dig in and figure out like what's going to happen. But this one has he already been in contact with any type of militia? Well, he's not the commander in chief. So, but let's just ask if he's trying for when he loses. Is he, because he's not the commander in chief, so he doesn't have any charge over anything. But does he have plans? Does he have any plans like that when he loses? See, at least he's not in the White House like he was before. And then it's like, yeah, how do you get him out? But man, if he ever gets in, if he ever got back in, it would be years and election time. We'd just be waiting for him to die.
When he loses, he'll probably try to break in. Can
you see him in the middle of the night out there?
The tree's gonna be so bent out of shape when he loses. It's gonna be unreal. He's wearing an all black suit.
Oh, I was just thinking too. A little red tie sticking out.
Hair and face glowing in the dark. There's a jack-o'-lantern outside the window.
Yeah. But she's asking if there's if some militia force is planning something for when Trump loses. That's the question. Like basically, is there another January 6th? Is there another plan like that? Is there a group of people that would support him when he loses?
Lady Bird said she means MAGA militia.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Melania wants the curtains back.
That's good.
It's funny.
That's a good one. That's good.
That's so glad you saw that visual, man. It's so funny.
Okay. Do they have anything planned?
Oh, the visitor. It's Charlie. You see her?
Oh, there she is peeking back there. Hi, Charlie.
Oh, what? No.
Just walking on by.
Just strolling. She's like, yeah, no.
Just strutting. Oh, my goodness. Well.
Blessing us with her presence.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Hilda. That'll be a better timestamp for you too there, because we're just now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Charlie. Okay.
All right. Well, he's planning something.
Yeah, I have 7 yes cards here.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I got hard work.
Jeez.
I got unlock and key. Also, I got greed in here. And large, something big. You want something big. It doesn't mean the big thing will happen.
Yeah, it just means the plan is there.
The plan is big. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
To become emperor, and it's a super big plan.
And it's almost, but he's so
a hacking kind of plan too, maybe.
He's so predictable. He doesn't change
right
anything. He still
Yeah.
likes getting people revved up after all this. He even says that people didn't die
Oh, yeah.
for the Jan 6 thing.
Yeah.
He's learned nothing.
No, I mean, he's just a pathological liar. It's just it's so awful. Man. Okay. So that's sad, but like, I guess it's expected, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Nellie, I can't, this question's like really, it kind of goes in a few different directions and it will take too long. So maybe we could save it for next week. Yeah. Okay. Does Trump have moles in his camp?
I want to say yes. Actually, I've been thinking about that one.
You've been thinking about that one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I'll do some cards.
Or do your pendulum if you want, whatever you want.
Or yeah, I'll just do the pendulum.
Oops. Whatever you feel like. Oops.
Because it does. Sometimes it seems like he should.
Whoops. There we are.
Well, I'll just.
Sometimes it feels like what? Or seems like what?
Well, I mean, he's really not that good at technology. So sometimes it makes me wonder, who's doing this stuff?
Good point.
He's so, and he's had some interviews recently where he genuinely does not understand. I don't remember what little weird podcast I listened to. He was interviewing with somebody I don't watch or follow or anything, and saying that the lisp, that weird when he was doing the interview with Elon, he said, well, it seemed like, I don't know, we had millions of people tuned in, millions of people. So I think I just had too many people in my phone. And I'm thinking, in your phone?
Your phone?
He doesn't understand how things are broadcast. The people aren't in your phone.
Right.
It could be one person, it could be a million listening. They're not in there.
And he's so lame. He's so lame. He doesn't really. He's talking to Fox and Friends on the phone. Phone's up to his ear. It's like you can't use your friggin' speakerphone, and he's hitting buttons with a fat face.
And he can't read. So sometimes I wonder how he's typing some stuff. Sometimes it's a big word that he wouldn't normally say, because he's just got a few big words he uses.
Oh, he can read the teleprompter. He can read, but
you think he can read?
Oh yeah, he can read. He can read. That was just a joke someone was throwing around. He can read. He reads a teleprompter really well. He just veers off of it.
Does he have contacts?
Maybe that's what's going on.
Maybe he needs glasses.
He needs a lot, doesn't he?
He needs a lot of He needs something. All right. I digress. All right.
Oh, me too. It's okay. So, does he have moles in his camp? Spies in his camp. Moles.
I'm getting like a teeny weeny. Yes. Kind of. But it's really going middle of the road though.
Is it?
Yeah. But it seems like it wants to do. I think it's middle of the road.
Oh, I've got a bunch of yes cards. I've got.
Okay. We'll do that.
I've got a lady. I've got a lady in there.
Okay.
Together. Could be a medical professional that works on him. A medical, like a nurse or some type of.
I like that you got the lady though.
Yeah, it could be.
How he loves a pretty girl.
Right.
He's got a pretty girl there, like an intern.
Yeah, and they act like they're really fair and balanced, and it's like, for the emperor, I'll bring you anything, whatever. It could be somebody that brings him drinks and brings him things, and it's all about helping him. I think there might be more than one for sure. I mean,
and when he comes up with those random ideas of his, that yes, people around him,
Uh-huh. Right.
Nobody's stopping them. It's like, yeah, it's a great idea, boss.
Yeah.
And then they see the aftermath and they're like, yeah. Score one, mole.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So anyway, it is a quarter after. So let's just, I'll save these other ones for next time. Because they're not time sensitive anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, one of them, Colleen's question about about Jack Smith's appeal, how long will 11th Circuit? It takes as long as it takes, and it just depends on the roll that it comes. They have like a roll call docket, I guess you call it. Yeah.
Axel's up here.
He's not poking you though.
He's not poking me, but he's right here. Say hi to everybody.
Axel.
Come here.
Axel. Meow. Meow, meow.
You gonna do it? You gonna come closer? No, he never does.
He does.
Get your ass up here.
Yeah, right. He's grabbed by the back of the neck, but his little face.
Everybody calls Kitty CPS against me.
Right? Yeah.
She picked up Axel and shook him and put him in front of the camera. It was terrible.
Meanwhile, he's been poking you with his little claws.
Yeah, he's stabbing me over here.
Okay.
Libby said he's a cat. Look, yeah, he's gonna do whatever he wants. He's out.
He's a cat. That's so true. She's so
He's out. He's like, enough of this.
Oh,
I heard you. He went wow.
As he's walking away. It's like,
yeah, now he's talking. Yeah.
Tell it to the tail.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Talk to the tail, mama.
So cards for everyone. Cards.
All right. I'm doing a level card. I'll make sure it's decent.
Cards. Mercury retrograde's almost over, but then we have the retro shade, so things should get better. Then again, yeah. Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you, Hilda. Okay. What do you guys need to know? What do we need to
know? This is perfect.
Well, what do you have?
All right. This is a card for everybody. You'll know who this applies to. So, you think someone is lying? They are. Facts.
Very good. Very good. Trust your. Yeah. Yeah. I've got the Judgment card, and I feel like it's about honoring your call and letting go of, and it's ruled by Pluto. So it's going to be something really important. Honoring your call, listening to your, like just letting any need to be perfect. Yeah, that's what it is. We have so many like planets and air signs right now. Let go of the need to be perfect. Stop the self-judgment. Nice. This is the challenge. Is it's just all, it's don't judge yourself if you think you're supposed to have more money, beauty, fame, house, jewelry, blah, 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 blah.
All the blahs.
Just let that go. Yeah.
Let it go.
Let it go. Okay. Start singing that song. What is it? Let it go. Let it go. Remember that one? Oh, right. Exactly.
Your neighbor's dog starts going.
Right. Yeah.
Let it go.
Ooh, didn't know there's a wolf out there.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness. Well, thanks you guys. Thanks for all the great questions. Those were awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, Denise. Mwah.
Mwah.